Okay, so I guess I took a little bit longer than like 10 minutes to go back live, but should be fine. And I don't know, maybe see myself playing for about an hour with the Gren Maju deck, and I guess if I'm not too tired, maybe just try and jump to another custom card game. Who's Baiken from Guilty Gear? This person just wants to marry them. Okay, Guilty Gear. Baiken. Oh, it's a woman, okay. How old is she? Oh, I thought she was 45. No, that's her weight in kilograms. Big tits though, nice. Oh, I guess for context, I suppose. This is that character this guy wants to marry. Didn't he want to marry Dryden the last time I like saw one of his status posts on main menu? As in Zodiac Trident. Have pendulums been good? I don't know, but as of late, I just really don't see pendulums like at all. I don't really run into them. It's mostly just link monsters. Well, I guess also like piles that can just summon out like insanely powerful synchros. Some Xyz, and also like a lot of fusion lately, especially with tier elements. I mean, I guess I've seen a few of these custom backgrounds. I'm guessing you have to like just donate to, I don't know, get a custom background for your profile. That's my guess. Just like, I guess you can, just like how you donate for custom avatars. What are your default avatar stereotypes? Broke. Ghost Ogre profile pics are the weirdest and should never be trusted. Mourner is cringe. What about Baby Dragon? Does Tigerax have any? Can't recall the last time I played Ezreal, to be honest. Oh, this is a wall of text. This is a small wall of text here. Good night, everyone. The man behind my window is now the man behind my curtains windows. He has a ladder. He watches. He breathes, yet he never speaks. His eyes stare into mine, but they are unblinking. His raspy breaths show in the frost of the air. What does he want? Kiss? Don't know. Alright, here's the Gren Maju deck. Circa August 25th, 2022. So I still, like, I'm deciding between 2 and 3 Gren Maju. I mean, 3 can feel a little bricky. I mean, it's come up every once in a while where I just have, like, no banish pile and a Gren Maju just sitting in my hand, like, actually doing nothing. Yes, this is the card that can either, like, just single-handedly win you games or just rot in your hand and, like, not do anything for you. And that's why I decided to eventually just add in a second Eater Vermilions. Because, I don't know, it just felt like there were, like, often games where just Gren can't really do anything. So I just figured I'd add another way to just get a huge banish pile, so a second copy of Eater Vermilions should be fine. I mean, I can't really, like, well, I literally cannot Synchro, Fusion, or Xyz summon with this. Yeah, so first things first, it's not a level 8, so even if it didn't have these restrictions, just going into my Xyz monsters with that Eater, just, that's out of the question. Like, I literally can't do that. I mean, at least I can just link it off for, say, like, the Relinquished Anima. But still, I figured I'd just add a second despite the fact it's not level 8 and you can't just, like, use it to go into your Exceed monsters. Because just I want, like, more frequently to be able to make a good use of Gren Maju. I mean, even just, like, wiping out your whole extra deck with this, and then normal summoning Gren, this guy has basically 6,000 attack right from the get-go. I'll explain later as to, like, why the Deep Sea Divas are just completely missing in action. I have the one Plague Spreader Zombie, though, and the one Foolish Burial. Yeah, I want this in the graveyard still. I'll always want this either, like, in hand or graveyard, so the Foolish will get it there. Let's just say I already have, like, a Gizmek, I can just start special summoning. I could dump this instead and then just resurrect it. And then just go into, like, the only level 10 synchro I bothered keeping. So yeah, 3 Bigfoot, 3 Thunderbird, this has stayed the same. Of course 3 Gizmek, that's always been in this deck. 3 Alpha now. Yeah, I've been noticing just crazier, larger, more complex end boards with just more monsters on them, so feels like Alphas are just going to come up more often. And just be easier to summon on just when the opponents have, like, bigger boards, so just that would obviously correlate to higher total attacks on their monsters. And not just that, but also being able to just combine Alpha with, well, Lava Golem. It was either this or Sphere Mode when I started to figure that maybe distributing monsters one at a time with just how big some end boards can become just isn't gonna cut it sometimes. Yeah, when there's like 4+ monsters and all of them can either like negate or just continue to accrue more advantage for the opponent, like distributing off one of them is not gonna cut it. Like you probably have to get rid of at least 2, maybe 3. So it was up to like running this or raw Sphere Mode as soon as that pops up, or running the big ball, which you can just wipe out 3 of your opponent's monsters, but you cannot pitch this to trade in, whereas with Lava Golem you can. So if you don't need the Lava Golem and you have a trade in, you can just toss it and hopefully not get ashed and draw 2. Whereas with this you cannot. This isn't a normal summon, though it locks you out of your normal summons, so if you have like 2 Lava Golems or just one of these, and then you just put it back into your hand with Alpha's effect, and then you can just resummon it and just remove 2 more of your opponent's monsters. Yes, you can do this. If like there's not too many negates on their board, you can theoretically do that. So Lava Golems, 3 of them, and 3 Alphas to try and bounce the Lava Golems, try and get even like more value. I don't even know exactly if I want to hang on to the 2 DD Crows. I mean, I've still been running into lots of decks lately where, like, the graveyards just get super big. There's lots of cards live in their graveyards, so having a Crow on hand, always nice. I wouldn't say always, but a lot of times where that can just come up and help you out. Just either, like, taking out a key resource from the graveyard or just stopping, like, an effect going off in there or something. Well, if said effect requires the card to be in the graveyard to actually resolve, that is. And this is probably maybe more relevant than it's been before for me, like the triple dimension shifter. I mean, tier elements for one thing. Quite possibly the best deck, but it needs its graveyard to really do anything. So, of course, that's where the dimension shifter can come in. And if I can just, like, kill them immediately on my turn, then, well, he's basically done his job. 3 trade-in, 2 allure, 2 pot of desires, 1 triple tactics. Like, I could bump this up to 2, but I don't know yet. 2 dark road, no more. I mean, there's sometimes where you just really want to have this on hand when the board is just, when the opponent's board is just stacked with monster negates and other effects that can just keep on giving them advantage. Like, you feel like you need to have this card on hand to just not lose. But if I do play this, I can't just go and kill them that turn, so they could just try and build back up even if you remove most of their board. 3 super polymerization, with of course a new super polymerization target, Garura, so this will be live a lot more often than it was before. Still on 2 lightning storms and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and yeah, put this Foolish Burial back in. Side deck has changed quite a bit since I probably last did one of these streams. So I'm gonna try also 3 Gamma and 1 Driver on the side if I need a hand trap. I figured I'd just lean towards one that can just, like, get me more value than, say, like an Ash Blossom or, like, one of the Ghost Girls. One of the other ones. Yeah, because this can both, like, negate and destroy whatever monster effect is activating, so... Like, if they activate their effect, and then you successfully negate it with Gamma, they won't even have the monster on board left over to just try and continue, like, making plays with. Like, they'll lose that resource. I don't know, there still might be, like, decks where I can actually play, like, Nibiru against them. I mean, if people aren't, like, careful enough to play around it, then this can still probably catch them off guard. 3rd Crow on the sideboard, I guess, in case I really need it, but I don't know. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah, since I've seen, like, quite a few decks, well, mainly just one deck, because it shows up, like, a lot these days. Tier Elements is everywhere. Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos to try and just completely hate on said deck by just cutting them off from their graveyard, and if they can't really get going and then can't remove the macro or the fissure, you likely just win on the spot. 2 there can be only ones, and I could maybe just put in a 3rd summon limit, I don't know. And I'm gonna try that. I'll leave myself 2 copies of... I think I'll leave myself 2 copies of Crow. And then just add in a 3rd summon limit. So, okay. Yeah, so half the side deck is just Smokescreen / Floodgates. Half of it's a Smokescreen. There's, like, 2, like, spell trap removals, and then, like, the rest of it is just hand traps. Extra hand traps. If I really feel like I need those. So hand traps, like, 2 pieces of spell trap removal, and then just the Smokescreen. This is basically here for now. In case maybe I can just Gamma on my own turn. Because then I'll have the materials on board to just go into this. And then maybe if I'm lucky, just mill, say, Gizmek or Plague Spreader, who just benefit from me, like, putting into the graveyard from the deck. Of course, the Dingirsu, Pain Gainer, Zeus Line is still here. Drugulubion Package is still here. Zombie Vampire. Interesting. I'm trying this again because, I mean, sure, like, maybe I just want to get, like, additional resources on board with Zombie Vampire. Also, let's just say if I have, like, 1 level 8 monster, and I can only get to, like, 1 level 8 monster, but I have a triple tactics talent, and the opponent has something on board that I really feel like I absolutely have to remove. If it's not an Xyz or a Link monster, I could steal it. And yeah, if I use something that I don't own but I control to Xyz summon Zombie Vampire, it can basically just be used as a level 8. No matter what level it actually is. Unless it's an Xyz or a Link monster, because those do not have levels. So yeah, the super poly targets are those 3. Relinquished Anima. Yeah, I had more room since removing most of the Synchros. And yeah, I tossed the Deep Sea Diva, so that's why. So I added in, like, Nightmare Phoenix, I guess, if I really that badly need to just remove a floodgate that's stopping me from playing the game. Unless said floodgate stops me from even getting into the Phoenix. And also this too. I don't know how prevalent, like, the Nightmare Corruptor Ibli is going to become in Splight decks. Let's just say if this really takes off in Splight. Or just in any deck in general, if this somehow takes off. Yeah, because this can special summon itself. Yeah, the opponent can special summon this to my field, and then I'm locked out of special summoning anything that's not a Link monster. It's Cybers type. This uses up a level 4 or lower Cybers as a material, so... Well, I have an out to Ibli. If that ever comes up again, I can out this. And just not, like, be able to, like, not play. Need my ass railed. Judge. Game loss. X2 drop. Sir, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh site. I don't know, I guess... I don't know, I guess you'll probably have better luck getting your ass serviced elsewhere. Set as default, Gren Maju, join pool, and finally actually start playing. I'm likely going second no matter what happens in this rock, paper, scissors here. Okay, interesting. At least I have Gizmek in this opening hand. So yeah, it can't be all bad. Oh yeah, like Power of the Elements. Like Exo Sisters also got a new monster. And yeah, this being that new monster. Yeah, so that one card just goes into like 2 level 4s, and then of course the XC summon. Neither player can special... Okay, so that only applies to this turn. Yep. So, cannot special summon from the graveyard. I can't special summon from the graveyard at all this turn. This is an archetype. I'm just trying to see how this makes sense. So, I'm assuming this is all valid. I just haven't seen Magistus archetype before, so... This I'm not so familiar with. If you control this XE summon card, this turn you can just target one card that the opponent controls or in graveyard banish it. Returnia. Special summon Xyz monster. Using monsters you control. So I'm guessing they're gonna end on that one. Okay, and that set card. Second attack during each battle phase. Once per turn, can detach one material, banish one card your opponent controls. So I don't think I want to just summon my Gizmek, if anything. I'll likely just lose it anyways. I could try and just see myself removing this with trade and discarding Bigfoot. Quick effect, you can return one... Just gonna read this. Well, I can do that in response to my Bigfoot activation. That's a disruption, so that could be a disruption too. Let's see what happens if I just... Well, I should actually try and do something already. Just gonna like confirm my trade-in's actually gonna resolve. I'm just asking to see if you have an Ash Blossom in hand. That's what I want to know. I guess I'll resolve the... Ooh, nice. Triple tax. Then I'll resolve the Bigfoot to pop the Exorcister's Magnifica, and that's probably gonna just prompt them to use its effect. Special summon out one of those back. And then this is the one that can just... Yeah, I'm tempted to just steal this. That way it can't disrupt me. Or draw two and see what else shows up. I mean, there's a whole back row for one thing. I'll take control of it. I mean, like, I think I can maybe apply the effect. Banish it. Actually, no, because they just used that. We'll declare Thunderbird. And then I suppose I'll just be, like, removing one of the random back rows with it. This one. Alright, declare Bigfoot. Guess we're gonna likely try and just swarm the board here. Yeah, that works favorably for me. I can just revive that anyways. I cannot use this, I have monsters. That is not an option right now. See if there's anything on this summon. And if you, yep. Special summon. Okay, so add. And special summon it if the other is on your field. Wait, don't you have to add to hand and then just... Or we're just gonna, like, pretend that never happened anyways? If I had a kaiju, but I sadly don't. Really tempted to just, like, go wide here. I'm just gonna start banishing stuff face down. Yeah, thinking here. I think that's enough. Or I could just link these off into a Phoenix to make sure, like, they don't get this back. Two monsters with different names, right? Never mind, I banished it. I can't do that. I'm just gonna go into Dingirsu, I guess. We're gonna go into that. Let's see what happens here. Well, that can just negate. Fair. I'm gonna just have Eater try to banish her. None of that applies. Declare and see what happens. Shit. Banish one card your opponent controls. Oh, can hit both of them, okay. Dang, it can actually hit both. So that kind of just leaves me with, like, nothing to really do here besides just, of course, return the monster to their control. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, like, Exo Sister's also got a new trap card in Power of the Elements as well, this one. Yeah, hence why I wish I had a Kaiju, because yeah, if I distributed their one Exo Sister and, like, then they would have actually not been locked out of using this. Another Michaelis, okay then. This can attack twice. This can just banish if I try and revive Gizmek anyway, so... yeah, we're boned here. I think these are gonna go in. Pretty sure I don't see myself needing DD Crow for a matchup like this, I just don't. And I kind of doubt Lava Golem's gonna really come up if they're often ending on one monster boards. I don't really think they summon enough for Nibiru to come up. I don't think the Exo Sister deck really does that for Nibiru to come up. I'm gonna try that. I'm trying this. Gamma, Shifter. Interesting hand we got here. Pot of Desires, Allure, Trade-In. And Special Summon. I'm just gonna shotgun the Gamma and see what happens. Wait. Oh, I Special Summon this in the drive. I tried to just use it like an Ash Blossom. We're just gonna shotgun this. Okay. If that's not there, I can't do the summon. And then I can't do the negate. Alright, shotgun Gamma, see what happens. Well, it didn't stop them completely, I see. Starting to think I should have maybe just hit one of the Xyz monsters. gonna end on the Caspatal and 2 back row, okay. I was gonna do that anyways. Oh, nice. I kind of doubt D-Shifter really comes up in this matchup, so... I don't think Dimension Shifter is that important to have in this kind of matchup, last I remember, so... Then I'll keep on digging to see what other cards I draw into. They've ended on 1 monster, so I can't really make use of that. To Grave. Probably gonna likely special summon the Alpha here. Then I guess start, like, also, well, drawing more cards and going after the back row. I cannot use this stat, sadly. Okay. Then I'll declare the Thunderbird and hit one of the back rows and see what happens. That one. Because I'll just force its activation. Oh, spell warrior. Same attribute but different types, right? Oh, nice. Well, I can remove the Caspatel. I can remove her with, and also one of these other girls with Super Poly. A Lava Golem's also an option, but I'm probably just gonna go with the Super Poly. Well, there's our... Ooh, cool. I'm just gonna, like, either force the activation of or destroy the last back row. Banish, and then... Well, yeah. Let me guess. Light Warrior. Oh, sweet, they're different names, so I'm able to go for... Activate Super Poly, Pitch, Gizmek Orochi. 2 monsters with the same attribute and types, but just different names. Garura. Garura, Wings of Resonant Life. Come on out. And hopefully get this thing on the board, Thunderbird, and maybe just kill them here and now. Nope. So much for that. And I cannot Desires. I could have maybe just killed them otherwise. Yeah, if I had an extra 2800 attack on the board, this would have been lethal here. But I'm getting them to, like, under 1,000 life points, sure. I literally could have just OTK'd them, but oh well. You have 800 life. Well, you have a little more than that. Okay, they paid for... Okay, they did pay for both of these. 150. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be too happy about losing this one if I lose it. Okay, never mind, we're back at 950. Yep. Return it to the oaf. So I don't get the draw here. Your player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. Banish it. Okay, actually, just... This is flat out gone. Okay. Well, no, not really. Well, I guess we're just gonna be hoping I top deck Gren Maju and that can just go through uninterrupted. That can attack twice? Actually, no, I think I just lose here. Oh, wait. Now I pretty much just lose here. I can't Desires. And I got no way to remove the Magnifica. Okay. Not sure why you're looking here. Honestly, me neither. Okay, where's settings? Yeah, I guess on your profile you can just set your gender and your sexual orientation. And, like, where you live and, like, how far away you are from other people. Yeah, so some of this definitely reads like a dating site. Yeah, some of, like, the profile options do read like something off a dating site, so maybe that's the logistics behind it. Alright, duality. What deck is this? True Draco stuff, okay. Skill drain. Alright. Now I'm running into like decks where the lava golem's not gonna do shit because they're ending on one monster. I can stop them from just Dark Ruler no more. Fuck it. I think I'm gonna trade in the lava golem if he's just gonna constantly end on like monsters with, well, boards with one monster. So I'll just toss the lava golem. I really didn't need a second copy. Allure. See what else I draw into. That's like expired. I got cards in the graveyard. Interesting. I have no idea if this is even going to come up this matchup. I'm guessing maybe it won't. Well, we won't be able to use it though. I have monsters out, so that's a no-go. Do I just Dingirsu now? I think I will. I'm just gonna try and go down the Dingirsu, Pain Gainer, Zeus line here. Skill drain. Thankfully, I can still just, run him over, but he takes no damage. So he doesn't take the 200. I'm gonna set one, try and fool him into thinking this is actually gonna be something like a trap. Pass. I can't just clear boards with Zeus, because skill drain, of course. Ooh, it's just a... And then pass. Well, I can special summon from hand at least. So I'll do that. But this is gonna be sitting in hand for the foreseeable future. Attack for, yep. And for 2450. Pass. I'd like to just wipe the board, but I literally can't. I didn't even really need that one. He can kill my Gizmac. Hopefully this back row can't just fuck me over. Yeah, I guess what I was gonna do was just run over the... go to battle phase, run over the guy on his board with... just run it over with, like, Zeus. Like, and then in battle phase, quick effect, special summon Gizmac, and just finish him off then and there. This will probably not come up. Cosmic Cyclones. I don't know about Dimensional Fissure. Nibiru, probably not. I don't exactly know how to Cypher True Draco here. I'm gonna guess, like, these are not gonna be viable or very helpful. Guessing, I don't know, maybe like his cards have to be in the graveyard to really do stuff, so. Macrocosmos? Maybe? So I'll side like this and just see what happens. I don't really know the true Draco matchup very well, so. Yeah, I don't know that matchup all too well. I don't see it often, so that's why I don't know it well. Seal of Orichalcos. Necro Valley. That's a lot of text. Okay, nothing about like doing stuff in the graveyard. Sure. Okay, that's gonna... well, you have no cards in your extra deck, and you were the only person... Okay, no extra deck. I see. I'm just reading your Majesty Maiden. Oh, that's Majesty Maiden. I see. Cannot special summon from the extra deck currently. Understood. Gonna maybe see myself just trying to beat this over here. Actually, I think I'll just force it to activate its effect and then I'll just, like, kill it with Gamma. So trade in, pitch, Lava Golem. See if that, like, resolves its effect, and if it does, I just Gamma. And I draw 2 unless you have a response. I'm gonna guess no. Plus I also have monsters on board for a free Chaos Ruler. No longer as a tribute summon monster, so Chaos Ruler is free to come out and play. Oh! Wait. Shit. I gotta put these cards... Okay, I gotta put these back now. I literally have to put them back. Because they just skill drained my ass. Top of deck. I'll ask him if I should shuffle. Or no. To top of deck. Should I shuffle? Since I'm technically not supposed to see those cards now. I mean, if I got like both my Thunderbirds on the field and he's got nothing else in response, it's game anyways. And I guess I will just shuffle and pretend I didn't see any of those. If I get both of these on the field, I think I just win. I think I just have like lethal on board. I also play Eater, but Skill Drain's gonna just not let it have any attack or defense. This also should work. I can at least activate my monster effects in hand so the dangers can just summon themselves. And I think I pretty much just went on the spot here, yep. Indeed. I'm not sure if anyone even like is playing custom cards at the moment. It's late at night, and I'm gonna guess maybe not. Good luck to you two. I have Gizmek and Lightning Storm in the opening hand. Tearlament's Rhinoheart. Calling it right now. Tearlament's Rhinoheart. Yep, indeed. Yeah, I was talking about Tearlaments earlier this stream, how they're seemingly everywhere. And resolves, I have no response. I was talking about these guys. Yeah, it can take upwards of like 10 minutes for them to just make a crazy-ass board on their own turn, which is reasonable enough, but they can also start making crazy-ass boards on your turn, too. I mean, there are ways to just, like, mill a bunch of cards in your deck, like, on your opponent's turn, and then just trigger a bunch more tier elements effects to just fusion summon more monsters. Yeah, all on, like, even your own turn, like, they can basically just summon on your turn, too. And here they can mill 8. Merely, like, summoned, so... Okay. Shiren. Haven't seen this one. Send one Aqua monster from your deck to your graveyard. That's why it's in there. Right, Shiren, like, already got milled. So she can't just fusion summon anything. Garura, okay. Oh, Sprite Elf to revive, and Garura to draw. And Sprite Elf, I guess, to revive Merle. Which can be done on my turn, which can also, of course, just trigger another mill effect, and maybe also, like, a fusion summon on my turn. Which, of course, Paralarino can just destroy a card when that happens. When that's discarded, what does it do? Okay, only one of those is gonna go off anyways. Special summon itself, and then, like... No, I'm pretty sure they already, like... Pretty sure they already did the Rhinoheart summon effect. Another fusion summon. Kaleidoheart. And then time 3 for doer, probably. Yep. This is going to be a tough board to break. And 2 back rows is going to be tough to break. Well, I gotta resolve this effect first. Oh, this is not gonna be an easy one. So if I do anything, they'll have a chance to just bring the Merle back. Like, no matter what I do, they can just revive the Merle. I'm gonna Lightning Storm in the back row and just see what happens. Suliak does something when it's blown up. Yep. Nice. Monster effect on the field. To then special summon itself and then mill 3. Nice. I'm gonna try an Allure of Darkness here. I'll try that. Super Poly. Ooh, nice. I like the Gizmek more, so that's gone. Dark. Cannot be used as fusion material. Cannot fuse away the Kaleido Heart, sadly. I think we're just gonna summon Alpha. Or I can just... I'm gonna Foolish Burial, actually, first. See what happens there. Then I'm gonna special summon Alpha and see what ends up happening here. I have a triple tactics talent. Swap Frog. Kaleido. Fuck. Shuffle into the deck. Yes, you can. Yep. And shuffle. Is that... I'm thinking on this one. Super polying these two away seems like a good bet. Then again, I think if I do, that's just gonna mill 3 more. So do I want to even do that? I don't know. I can't, like, poly that away. I could steal that. And then just go into well, I don't think I want a zombie vampire effect against tier elements. Let's just do something already. Time Thief or Doer. Basically just the 2 dark monsters. See what they mill. Oh, never mind. Thinking on this one. Well, I can remove that pretty easily with a triple tax, or I could just draw 2. I think if I want to, like, take, or just draw 2. I'm gonna try and draw 2. See what I draw into. Trade in. Ooh, okay. Pretty sure he didn't resolve a Bigfoot yet. Ooh, Gizmek's in here. Well, I can force this off the board. And see 2... And Bigfoot's gonna pop the Dragos Stapelia. I guess that's just gonna, like, throw a Predator counter here to make it a level 1. Yep, makes sense. I can't, like, rank 8 with that now. I still have the Gizmek just chilling in the yard, so I'm gonna revive that. Hello? Special summon attack, please. Then we're gonna, like, get the Plague Spreader back out. I could just go into Baron de Fleur here. Let's try that. Banish. Baron de Fleur. This is still sitting on like 50, 100 attack. Declare. Pops right off. I'm pretty sure he didn't do a normal summon yet this turn, so and then the Gren Maju is gonna... Alright. Let's see what they mill. I don't think it really matters then. Yeah, I didn't normal summon at all this turn, so I can just definitely like slam down a Gren Maju. Beat over the Kaleido Heart. Then run over the Huffiness. And then 50, 100 to the face. And then past turn, and I still have a Baron Negate up. I think their goose is pretty much cooked, at least on game 1. Got one card and have a Baron Negate, so I don't know, good luck. Good luck with this. Oh wait, they can just revive this and maybe try and come back with it. Hopefully they can't just, like, come back off one, like, level 2 frog. I hope they don't fucking somehow come back from this with one single frog. Honestly, I'll be really pissed if they somehow do. Huffiness. I'm just gonna, like, negate it. I didn't use my Baron negate yet. From your... Oh, okay. Thought they were gonna... I thought they were... I thought for a second they were gonna maybe somehow come back from all that. I was seriously just hoping they weren't gonna somehow make a comeback. Yeah, I probably want to just hang on to the lava golems here. What else do I... Well, obviously I'm putting the macro and the Fisher in. Maybe a pair of summon limits. I don't know. Maybe. I think these can go out, maybe. Man, what do we remove? I think I'll take that out. I have like 2 crows. I think I'll side one of the kaijus out, perhaps. I'm just gonna, like... Let's just go already. Alright, now let's just hope I draw into one of my floodgates, and it sticks. Well, first things first. Pot of Desires. I cannot use the other desires. But we got a macro, and if that sticks, then we're basically golden. I mean, no matter what happens, I can't lose my whole hand off this allure. Banish. And we're gonna hope the macro can just stick around. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can just discard this. Draw 2. Then resummon it anyways. Oh. Banish 8 cards face down. Wait. Okay, that makes sense. I banished 10 off desires. We're gonna set another. Then we're gonna Dimensional Fissure, and we're gonna pass the turn. Oh, right. Yep, you can do that. Well, so much for that. Now they can actually play. This pops. Okay, it doesn't shuffle back, it just destroys. I literally just noticed I only have like 16 cards left in my deck already. I'm gonna just revive the Gizmek here. Might not be the best play, but sure. Set 2 and pass, yep. I'm gonna probably Lava Golem here, if anything. I cannot Desires now, unfortunately, so we're gonna Lava Golem. Just to get rid of my own Lava Golem. I don't think that's gonna come up at this point. Destroy my own Lava Golem, never mind. Never mind. Pass. Cool, and now I can't revive him. Oh, if this goes through. Oh, if this goes through. Oh man, if this doesn't get stopped or anything. If that actually hits, we win. Yes! Grand Best Deck! And as I say that, I'm now gonna go probably play another deck. If there's anyone up, like, if there's anyone on playing custom cards, I'm gonna try the Trap Tricks list. I was just working on it for fun. So, like, some, like, actual, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then just others made by the community. And probably just pictures from completely somewhere else. And also, I guess, 2 parallel X-Seed. Because, yeah, this deck can Link Summon and likes to Link Summon into Sarah pretty easily, so this just gets 1 X-Seed, who can fetch out the other X-Seed onto the board. So that's just like 2 more level 4s to continue making rank 4 plays. And I feel like non-Trap Tricks, just random custom level 4s. And I think I'll keep on looking for like good generic level 4s. And see what other options show up. This one's basically just like Decode Talker Heat Soul, but for just any level 4s. So yeah, just basically like draw 2 cards with it. And if I feel like siding in Super Polymerization, then some just... Yeah, some of these Super Polymerization targets are just like, yeah, too generic. I mean, if you think this is powerful enough in like actual Yu-Gi-Oh, custom cards just make it even more bonkers. Yeah, 2 monsters with different types should come up a lot. Also, this should also come up fairly commonly as well. Any 2 monsters from the extra deck. I'll see if I can get a game anytime soon, or if it's really that late at night to even bother. Or I'll see, like, okay, if I go like a whole 10 minutes and like nobody shows up to play, then we'll just call it a night here. If I go 10 minutes with like no game, then yeah. Okay, it's only been 1 minute so far. Yeah, I honestly can't get that out of my head. The Gren Maju top deck with the 30 banished cards, and then just steamrolling them with like a 12k attack beat stick. That's literally like the signature reason I'm still playing that deck. Doesn't come up that often anymore, but yeah, when it does and it works, it's just glorious. Even though, yeah, it's pretty easy to stop that. But, like, if it doesn't get stopped, it's absolutely glorious. Alright, someone show up and duel already, come on. Yeah, I'd go just and get some water, but someone could challenge me like while I'm just like not at the seat. Someone could just challenge me while I'm AFK basically, and then I just miss it. Yep, so I don't know, I definitely feel like I've got some faith in just rogue Gren Maju strategy. I mean, like, if I really know what I'm doing and or just get lucky, I can literally just beat, like, quote-unquote, the best meta deck. I mean, well, for one thing, like, I know how I want to counter it, obviously, just lay down macro and dimensional fissure, and hopefully, like, they don't just out it. And if they can't, like, they kind of just lose. Yeah, because all those tier limits, the fusion summon, like, they need to hit the graveyard to actually really do anything. Let's see what happens. Then again, we need like 2 other people on an opposing team to actually be able to go through with this. Okay, so Dead Dragmax Raya, this guy needs a partner, and then maybe might actually end up. Then I assume the game's gonna probably just be longer if it's gonna be like 4 people instead of like normal 2. Well, we might have our game here. We got our game here, and then I'm gonna go to bed after this. After this is done, I'm going to bed. I really don't do like 2v2s often. So they're starting. Unfortunately, unfortunately for me, since I chose Trap Tricks, they're starting. Ooh, Reggie. This guy's kind of just fallen off. Yeah. This guy has just kind of fallen off. Haven't been seeing Reggie as much. Oh, Therians. So, summoning Yule off Regulus's equipment. Ursarctic. And Ursarctic Therian? That's a deck? That's a thing, apparently. Okay. I've literally only seen Ursarctics like in one other game I play, like I think about like 5-6 no, probably more than 6 months ago. I think I've literally only seen Ursarctic like once before this. What does that do again? Well, I gotta let it go through. I mean, I'm assuming Ursarctic probably can't be that strong, otherwise I'd be seeing it a lot more often. I mean, I guess if they can, like, normal summon the water barrier statue, because it's all, well, assuming it's just all Ursarctics, and they can summon the water barrier statue, like, that could give you a hard time. Oh, 2 monsters with the same level of the graveyard. So it's always a level 12, but doesn't actually have the stars on it. Ultimate Toll Bishbalkan. What the fuck? Once per turn during each player's main phase, you can special summon the same number of Uchatsimime tokens on each player's field and defense position, so as to summon as many as possible. What's this supposed to achieve? So we're all gonna get like 5 like tokens. What are we to achieve with the 5 tokens? Aside from being like unable to just summon stuff because my monster zones are full. Okay, I'm guessing that's why we're being given the tokens. And then just ends his turn. So I'm stuck with tokens on the field, sure. Oh, B is actually going up first. I get that. Oh, Mickey Mouse from Fantasia. Each player special summons a monster from their deck. When it's your turn to duel, banish this card from the extra deck. Effect Veiler, Ghost Orgy, and Snow Rabbit, and Ash Blossom and Joy Spring monster effects are negated for the rest of the duel. Okay. Literally just wrote a card that says you can't use Ash, Ghost Ogre, or Effect Veiler. Yeah, custom cards, you literally can just make up the rules. So some duels are literally just decided by like who just makes up like the rules that favor them the most. Storming Mirror Force, Lock Hidden. We can't special summon from the deck. Like all our monster zones are full. Lock Monsters, Lock Hinata, Lock Luck. How the fuck are we gonna get rid of these tokens? I don't have like monsters I can just tribute summon. Like I'm supposed to just be playing a bunch of level 4s. Oh wait, I think if I really am desperate, I can just normal summon, tribute summon that Parallel Exceed if my turn comes back around anytime soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could at least do that. Just a reminder, like, if you're still here. Yeah, because I guess I'd like to at least try and do something. Hopefully the guy's still there. Yeah, now just waiting for one of the opponents to come back or something. Or start their turn even. I guess can I look at their extra deck? No, I can't. Good game. Alright, one more try, I guess. See if I can just get into like a duel where like don't just have a person leave and then the whole thing just ends. If not, I'm just going to bed. Yeah, so far it's looking like we're just gonna like not get our game in at this rate. Or I could just watch. Watch E. Nice name, by the way, buddy. Just watch E play against. Okay, and Arachnid. That's more normal sounding. I guess I could just watch these two, but I'd rather actually be like one of the ones playing. Well, I'm saying that now, but I have to see like what kind of decks they're playing. I might change my mind. What's this? Chaos Supreme Landing. Special summon Chaos 3000 attack. Nice. Right away. At least doesn't have any materials. And Naruto is oh, nice. Overlaying a level. What are you supposed to summon overlaying a rank 7 and a rank 6 Xyz and this? Two free Xyzes. Exactly what it is. Wait, is that actually a real card? Is he a real card too? I don't even understand what's going on here, to be honest. I'm not like, are we like even playing by the rules here? But how does this get like the fairy cheer girl as a material? Wait, I don't even really understand. And then attach one monster. It's listed in its text. Okay, whoops. By using this card in Naruto as material. Also, it gains this effect. That's like 14 E's, isn't it? Right. But what are these illusion tokens? What are these stats on these tokens? Nice, but what are their stats? Replacement for a token in the spell trap zones. But what are its stats? I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back. I don't think I'll miss much at this rate. What if I just go watch another game? Because this one's like, I don't know, like, I've seen even crazier custom card duels in this one. I have like one where my opponent was using like spell cards and monster zones to actually execute like one of their gimmicks. Yeah, it was basically spell and trap cards just gaining materials as they were like Xyz monsters. Honestly, it'd probably be pretty fucking funny if that actually becomes like a thing in actual Yu-Gi-Oh. Guess I'll check and see if there's someone else here, but I guess I'll just see one more time if I'm gonna get a game or not. Okay, I see. If I put myself in watch mode, how many people are like? There's a few people. A few other people. Not that many games going on, that's why I'm having trouble just finding people to play against. I'm gonna see what's going on in this game. Final battle for capitalism, field spell. What is this? Oh, that's... I mean, there are probably actually like real Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are even wordier than this. When this card is activated, you can add one cash monster from your deck to the hand, send one battle made monster from your deck to the graveyard. While you control a battle mate or a cash monster while a business monster is on the field or in your graveyard. Business sister and a life. I probably already missed like too much of the duel to understand what's going on. I don't think I'm gonna be reading all this and figuring out what's going on here. Also, yeah, I just totally noticed that's Ash Blossom with cool shades in the background there. And this is... which ghost girl is that? Wish I could tell which one that is. It could be Ghost Bell, but I could be wrong on that. Spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects for response to their activations or effects. Tuners you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn during the end phase, you can shuffle 2 cards from your hand to the deck and have a 50-50 chance of drawing 2 cards or just drawing 1. Oh, dang. Negate any card or effect or attack, and then draw a card to replace it. Oh, dear God. I can't read that. Oh, boy. Okay, maybe I'm glad I'm not in the middle of this game. Business barrel. This card is flip face up, cannot be destroyed by battle. Cash in while business is calling. Okay, so I'm guessing those are the eyes on the Max C. The Hand and Call by the Grave, Ghost Ogre, I think maybe Ghost Reaper, Ghost Spell, and Ash Blossom and Cool Shades. Why is this guy Dragon type? Oh boy. Another final battle for capitalism. Monster Understanding. I mean, I'd be more invested if I was actually the one playing against this deck. So, what's the theme for this? Capitalism, business, cash, battle maids, and ghost girls? What deck? So much to there's so much to unpack here. I'm gonna go see what the other games look like. As interesting as that one is. Or if there's anybody else to try and just play against, but I'm guessing no. Guess I can try one more time. I guess we'll just have to try some other day. Okay, I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna go read some more cards. Okay, I want to read the field spell first. Okay, Vocaloid field spell. Also, no clue what this deck is. I'd be more invested if I was actually in one of these games. Yeah, plus, of course, I don't know, like, anything that happened that led up to this point, so... That was a long-ass card name. Okay, and apparently the game just ended. Actually, I think I'm just done with... Yeah, I'm actually just done with waiting for a game.